Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another episode of Testing. And of course, we are talking about the live session of TM Squad Technology Solutions. And here we bring to you all your queries, whatever you have, and we love to answer them as a part of this live session. So, this is the only opportunity where you get a chance to share your queries, share your questions, and get them resolved before you can appear for the examination. So, as a part of this session, we generally answer as many questions as possible from your end and try to resolve them all well within the time of 1 hour. So as usual, every Saturday we connect here to look at your questions, listen to you, and answer all your questions at any point of time. So make sure that you make most out of this of break. We will be continuing. And as a part of today's session, we again look forward to have a lot of queries, a lot of questions from all of you. So waiting to hear from all of you. Okay, so just go ahead and share your questions, and I'll be looking forward to answer all of them. Okay, meanwhile, I've got certain announcements to make. Of course, we are coming up with a new session happening for the following weekend on ISTQB Foundation. So anyone one of you is interested to take up that certification program, you are free to register yourself and enroll for this particular program. So this program is completely to understand in detail what exactly ISTQB Foundation is all about, and of course, entire syllabus will be discussed in more detail with a lot of examples, of course, more and beyond the tutorials which you have online. So if you are one among them who would like to take over this opportunity and of course grab as much information as possible as a part of your learning, then definitely I would love to assist any one of them. So here's the link. If you are interested, you can definitely register yourself using this, and I will get back to you with all of the details of the session soon after that. So if in case any one of you interested to take off this opportunity ahead and be a part of the training session, please enroll yourself and I'll be there to assist you throughout the training. So that's one of the things. And of course, we have got another channel. As I told you, we started working on the terms and definitions and exploration of certain technical terms. And that's what we are looking ahead. And we have got a complete channel to definitely give you basic terminologies and help you understand a lot of technical vocabulary. So it will be just like a glossary channel, which has all the definitions of any words which you might think about. And we are looking forward to assist you in that case as well, and definitely help you with understanding all these concepts in a much better, much detailed way. So make sure that if you have anything to definitely understand, please do subscribe to this channel, and I will definitely be helping you to understand all the definitions. So let me just quickly drop you a quick link to the channel. All right, so here's a link to assist you. Please go ahead and follow this link in case you're interested to know more about the definitions and definitely learn a lot on the technical terms. Well, getting ahead, of course, this live session is to answer your queries. If in case you have anything to ask, just feel free, be it about ISTQB Foundation, advanced level, or any other certification, be it specialist certification. If you have any queries related to ISTQB Foundation or testing, including your career ahead or what certification should I go for, this session is for all of you to get your queries resolved. Let your question be anything, just put it across, and I'm here to answer all your queries. Just make sure that you just drop it on the chat, and I would definitely be here to respond all your queries before we wind up for the show. So make sure that you have the best opportunity here where you can ask your questions and get clarified with, and I will be here answering all your questions. Okay, meanwhile, we expect some of the questions from you. Let me just take some of the questions from the chat box. I got a lot of questions from one of our viewers, and probably I'm not sure how many of them I can answer. So these are more of the sample questions, and of course, this needs quite a good solution. Let me just take some of the facts here, first of all, that not all the techniques belong to the foundation level for you there. Uh, these a lot of questions are from advanced level, so I will not be able to answer you at this point of time, because if you are referring it to foundation level, then this does not belong to foundation level. For your kind information, there are certain techniques which you are looking at. For example, you have a technique from the equivalence partition and from the boundary value analysis. These are not foundation level questions. I'm talking to Shipra. Shipra, these questions are advanced level questions from the test manager. So please stop referring this source. If you are referring it from nowhere, wherever possible, please stop referring. These are not foundation level questions. These are advanced level questions. Okay. But there are some questions which you have written. So let me just pick it up from them. Okay, so for example, this question which comes from the statement and decision coverage, when the code contains a single if statement and no loops or case statement, and its execution is not nested within the test, any single test case we run will result in 50% coverage. Which of the following statement is correct? So there are four options. Of course, I will not be reading all the four options. The option A, the statement is true. Any single test case provides 100% statement coverage and therefore 50% decision coverage. B, the statement is true. Any single test case would cause the outcome of the if statement to be either true or false. That's also true. Now the confusion is between A and B, because A also will be correct because it has the coverage accordingly, and B is also correct because it will only cover any one of the outcome, true or false. But it is wrong. Of course, the point is from the coverage of the decision statement. So which of the following statement refers to decision coverage? Your answer should be A, because we are talking from the point of coverage, and of course we should be looking forward to have that statement which fulfills the need of the coverage, not just that what is the outcome of a decision. So probably decision definition is what you can have it as B, but of course that's also true, but it's not absolutely true about the decision coverage. So which one of this is the best statement which is correct? That answer should be A. So please take care of that. And of course, there's a big question here which is talking about the entry criteria and exit criteria. In that, of course, you need to analyze the checklist. So you can refer to the tutorial there, which will help you to understand. It's not about getting into the depth of certain questions. It's mainly about understanding that what exactly is happening there, because it's more of an analysis-based question. You need to analyze what is the checklist is all about, and how exactly a checklist has to be addressed from the scenario. So it's complete about analysis. Even if I try to address this query right now here, will not be able to follow that until unless you have been through the tutorial. So I'm not sure if you have been through the tutorials, because all these questions are already answered as a part of the tutorial. So please refer to that, and I would rather request you to please go through the tutorials, and you would find all your answers within the tutorials. All other questions which you have posted, I'm going to delete that because it's unnecessarily creating in-responsive command for my channel, that I'm not responding to any of the comments, and that will create a negative impact for my channel. So just informing you that you have just simply posted a lot of questions which are not from foundation on the video, a single video. So that creates a lot of impact if I don't answer to all your comments. So I will be putting it off. Anyways, I will be deleting these comments because they are no longer related to the foundation. So please check the source before you start, referring to the syllabus. So have a good understanding of syllabus, have a good understanding of tutorial, and then look at the sample questions. Otherwise, you will be having a lot of confusion, and probably you will not be able to pass the examination. Okay, so thank you so much, Shipra, for sharing your concern. And for your information again, I have a session happening next weekend. So if you're interested, you can join that, and I will help you to understand everything in more detail to answer that question. All right. Meanwhile, we have got a lot of people here asking some of the questions. We have James. Very good evening, James. Welcome aboard. Hi, I'm studying for the technical test analyst exam. I have been struggling with the data flow analysis example, also cyclomatic complexity. Is there an easy way to remember how to do it? Okay. For example, if you talk about the data flow analysis, is more of a kind of understanding how exactly data is going to flow between two or more modules, and it completely depends on the business flow or the architecture which you might have between the different modules. So I don't know, again, like that is a slight conflict that we do not have cyclomatic complexity in our syllabus. Okay, so I'm not sure what syllabus you are referring and what source you are referring for that, James, because James, that syllabus does not include cyclomatic complexity, first of all, and second, when it comes to data flow analysis, we have it from a theoretical point of view. You will not be, you have a program given to you, and from there you need to address that how exactly if I put a data or value for a variable like variable A, variable B, and then I try to pass that particular control flow. So you just have to measure that if this data will pass through this particular loop or not. So just do a dry run, and that will definitely be able to help you and make you understand that what exactly is going on. So you have to understand the concept from the tutorial, which I have created for technical test analyst, and following that, get into a simple program and try to put it. For example, if I take an example here right away, I have a program which is to test two variables like read A, read B. If A is greater than 20, read or print something, right? So I will just pass the value like 10. I put read A as 10 and read B as 15, something like that. So if 10 is greater than 15, then it will just kill there and it will meet the condition and it will execute the statement, whatever we have, like to print A is bigger or B is smaller or whatever. So this is how you identify that how data flow will be happening. All right. So similarly, you might have a complex program where you need to see that how the conditions are met and how far the data will be integrated to that. All right. So this kind of example might be there, but again, they're not getting specific into that detail. So just understand the concept and get into the details and try to solve the question. So look at the sample question, but cyclomatic complexity is not in our scope. So please excuse that and ignore that topic, because probably you are referring to a wrong source if you are having cyclomatic complexity in your syllabus. Okay. All right. So the next question is from Sharon. Sharon Biju. Very good evening, Sharon. Welcome aboard. Hi, Neeraj. Hope you are doing good. Could you tell me that of other after ISTQB Foundation certification, which certification should I go for? I mean, is it necessary or not to go for another certification? Of course, that will add a more value to your profile, Sharon. And as far as I think, probably, I don't remember what you introduced about yourself. I remember you from a few other sessions. But if in case you are interested to move into Agile or you're working in Agile, you can look forward to have Agile certifications from Agile. Or if in case you are looking forward to be a domain specific or you're working in a domain already, we have mobile tester certification, we have performance tester certification, we have security tester certification, we have automation tester certification. So we do have a lot of domain specific certification as well. So if you are already working or looking forward to be a part of such domain specific tester, then you can look forward to that certification as well. Or further to continue right now, you don't need any other certification. Okay, you need to gain some more experience and then look forward to the role specific certification like test analyst or test manager. Okay, so right now, if you are just beginning with your career, I would recommend you Agile certification or any other specialized certification which you might be working in. Other than that, you can definitely wait for some time and then look for role specific certification. So yeah, it is good if you go ahead with the other certification as well. All right, so we have got another person calling Shubhankar Pawar. Hey sir, I have ISTQB Agile on Monday. Please give some last minute tips. Shubhankar, of course, very first tip is that you should be very much well versed with the content, whatever syllabus you have covered as a part of the tutorial. So you, of course, should know that in and out. You should understand every concept and should not be by hearting that, of course. Agile, you can have questions which are slightly based on certain scenarios as well, but not completely a difficult scenario based question. You may have simple scenarios that you are working as a test engineer. This is what is happening, like a sprint cycle is for 10 days, development happens till 7, and only after that testing begins. So there are some protocols they will give you, but the question will be from the concept. Like, what is the benefit of early and frequent feedback at that point of time? Or they may ask you about whole team approach or principles of testing or any other concepts like sprint planning, iteration planning. So they may give you any kind of scenario, but that would be just to understand. But at the end of the day, they will ask you a question which is typically related to the topic. So please don't get carried away by the scenario, and don't waste a lot of your time on the scenario. If you have some of the questions, then just concentrate on that. Again, second important thing, that in Agile you may have at least two questions where you will be asked to select multiple options. All right. So whenever you see options more than four, please pay attention. They're asking you to select two options. So please be careful with that. A lot of people make that mistake. They don't read the question carefully and they think that only one I have to select. All right. So in case you find more than four options for any question, please look back on the question. They will say that please select two options. In that, both the questions has to be correct. And of course, you have been through foundation. Rest all remains the same. Be cautious. Be careful when reading the questions. Read the options and questions carefully. Understand what exactly they are trying to ask you, and then respond to the right option. You will find more conflicting option this time compared to foundation. So please be extra cautious when reading the options. Okay. Otherwise, everything is going to be same what you have done in foundation. Those concepts or the logic of examination, answering the examination should not be challenging at all. All right. So these are the things what I would like to tell you at this point of time. And all the very best, Subhankar. Do let us know what exactly happens after your examination on Monday. Okay, we have Krishna dropping a lot of messages. You are doing great. Your tutorials were the best of all sources of study for ISTQB. Thank you so much, Krishna, for this valuable feedback. And do you take classes online for ISTQB exam? Yes, Krishna, I definitely do that. And I do a lot of corporate sessions, in fact. And I'm having a foundation session happening the following weekend, that is next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So if in case you are interested, do let me know. Can we take foundation and advanced test manager one after the other? Yes, of course, you can do that. You have to check with your local body, Krishna. If you are in ITB, they will definitely may ask you to have show some experience. That if you have the minimum years of like around 1.5 years of experience, you can definitely appear for the examination soon after your foundation level certification. Okay, and appreciate your response. So I've responded to your question. We do have foundation training happening. If you're interested, you can join there. And after your foundation, you can definitely go for your advanced level certification. There is no other criteria. It's just that you should be foundation certified. Okay, in that between, I missed a comment there, not missed exactly. I just wanted to respond, Krishna, for all his queries. Aubrey Moyo, I just cleared my ISTQB. Thanks for your video lessons. Which certification do you advise I do next? Can I go for the test analyst or AE? Okay, you can go for test analyst depending on your current role play. If you are already somewhere around 5 years or 6 years of experience, you can look forward to be a test analyst certified. And second one is AE. If you're saying I have a lot of words here, like it can be agile extension or automation engineer or automotive engineer. So which AE did you refer to? So these are some domain specific certification. So if you're talking about agile, that's also good for you. You can go ahead and take it up. Or if you're talking about any domain specific, then I don't have to say. If it is related to your domain, it's always recommended. Okay. So if AE means agile, you are sure to take away with your foundation after that, or you can definitely look forward to test analyst. But if you are little younger than 4 years of experience or 5 years of experience, then I would not recommend you test analyst. Rather go for agile certification at this point of time, because being test analyst certified, you at least need to have some experience, like at least for 4 to 5 years or 6 years of experience to showcase that certification. Believe me, I am a sufferer of that. I got certified with test manager at the age of like experience of 6 years. And I started getting calls from different organizations to join them as a test manager. And then they realized that this guy is quite young. And they didn't offer me at all a job. They said like, no, we are looking for someone who is at least 10 to 15 years of experience. So we thought you are test manager certified. So probably you would be quite experienced. But I was quite young at that time when I got certified with that. So a lot of company approached me, but they didn't finally roll out the offer to me. So that's the thing. That's the reason I'm not recommending you right now. And if you're saying test automation engineer, yes, please, you can definitely go for that. Okay, because that will add more value from the automation point of view, and you will have definitely good learnings about how to implement and deploy automation certification, automation tools within the organization. Okay, so you have a good choice right now. You have from the test analyst and from the automation engineer. Yes, both of them is okay for you. Just opt what is that you are most interested with. If you are having less than 5 years of experience, please opt out for test analyst. Don't go for that right now. Go for rather automation engineer. Okay, so we have okay, Sherin again saying great, thanks. Since I'm at chapter 2 right now, had a doubt in the alpha and beta testing. Could you elaborate that with an example? By the way, I do only manual testing right now. Okay, sure. So you are still on chapter 2. So you have a lot of time. First, you have to go through the examination, then you have to select the next certification. So don't worry about that right now. Concentrate on foundation first, get cleared with that. Then, of course, I'm always here to assist you to help you prepare well for the next certification. When you talk about alpha and beta testing, alpha testing is conducted by the customer or the people or representatives of the customer at developer premises. And when it comes to the beta testing, it is conducted by the real users in the real environment. Okay, these are the points which makes it different between the alpha and beta testing. So alpha is conducted at developer premises in the production environment, and you have this testing being conducted by the customer itself. When it comes to the beta testing, it is conducted in the real environment, a real, exact real environment, and conducted by real users. And the objective is to collect feedback. That how exactly the real users are finding the product, or if they think there's something which they would need to add, of course they can contribute. So beta testing helps an organization to understand what exactly we might have missed in form of requirements. So real users can definitely assist us, let us know that there are things which we wanted, but probably you have not included. Or today there are other options, other organizations who are already offering us these kind of features in this type of product. So that's the major difference between alpha and beta testing. Okay. Okay, Kishore is here. Very good evening, sir. So very good evening, Kishore. I hope you're doing well and you're progressing good with your exam learning of testing. Abreu, test automation engineer. Yes. So is there anything else, team? Just keep dropping. I'll be picking up one after the other. In alpha testing, it is done by customer whom we are referring to. Of course, the customer whose product it is, what we are making, right? We are making somebody's product, right? Being a software developer or software tester. So the person whose product it is, we call them as customer. Okay. Until unless you are a product-based organization, then for you the customer is end user. But for a service-based organization, the customer is some organization, and for them the end users will be somebody else. Sharing also, I would like to highlight that I have a session happening the next weekend. If you are interested, you can join that. That is for ISTQB Foundation. You can fill this form if you're interested to enroll. Only if you're interested. This is completely optional. If you're interested, you can join this, and that will add a lot of value to your preparation. And of course, you will explore more simultaneously with the training session. So you can have all your questions resolved as a part of that. So I have an opportunity, so I'm sharing with you, but that is completely optional. If you are finding the tutorials easy to understand everything and all your queries are getting resolved, please feel free to continue that. But just for your information or kind information, I have a session happening next weekend, January 16 to 17. So if you would like to nominate for that, you are free to fill up this form and be a part of that. All right. Any other friends of mine would like to have any more questions to be discussed? We are here to talk all about that. And of course, I would definitely be looking forward to answer that. Please feel free to drop any questions which might be related to any of the concept, or be it ISTQB certification, be it foundation, advanced level, or anything. Of course, I'm here to assist you and answer your questions. So just feel free to drop your question, and I'll be here to respond to all of them. Okay, so do you coach for automation as well, like Selenium? Yes, of course. I have a good portfolio, to be frank, and I do a lot of trainings on automation testing tools like Selenium, JMeter, Load Runner, API testing with Postman, SOAP UI, and ALM, Jira. In fact, today also I had a session on Jira, which is continuing till tomorrow. So I'm doing a weekend session on Jira. So yeah, I do a lot of tool-based sessions as well. I'm not sure if your tutorials covered failure, defect, error. Yes, it covered. I think you missed that tutorial. Probably in the beginning, you'll find that tutorial. Of course, that's a part of the syllabus and it has to be covered. So you will definitely find the tutorial there talking about failure, defect, and error. I think this is the first time I'm getting a comment on that, like tutorial did not cover failure, defect, and error. So please look back again. You will find it in the first few tutorials. Okay, like second or third, I'm not sure. You will find it there. Sure, you're welcome. Sharon, I really wanted to, but won't be available on 16 and 17 since I will be traveling these days. Do you plan to conduct it some other day too? Yeah, probably next month. I only conduct one session because I don't have enough time due to other commitments. Because this is just like a part-time thing what I do as on YouTube. Just like hardly 10 or 15 minutes I invest every day to upload tutorials. Otherwise, I have definitely my job and work to do, so I wouldn't have enough time. So only one weekend I can accommodate to do a session. So probably I will have another session in the February. So not before that. Okay. Oh, Krishna, never mind. You don't have to be sorry about anything because of course this is my job and this is your job as well to share your thought process. Maybe anybody can go wrong. Human is error prone. Even I go wrong at some places. So you don't have to be sorry at all about anything. Just share and definitely I'll get back to you with any kind of information what I may have. So don't be sorry about it because I really don't like that when people say sorry for asking a question. Okay, so please be comfortable and relaxed. Not at all a concern for me. Okay. Okay, Rizwan is here. Very good evening, Rizwan. Any tutorials on software testing tools? I find software testing tools knowledge equally important for jobs and would be very helpful. Why not, sir? I'm not sure why you have not seen my tool-based channel yet, because in any video, the description, you have my channel there. Or you can just search by this name, because right now I don't have a link. Okay, so search by this name, Testing in Nutshell, and you have my channel where I talk about tools. So please refer to that, and definitely it is really important. Of course, you are true by saying that tools knowledge is equally important. So I've created another channel away from ISTQB learnings, and there I just deliver all the specific tools. So right now I have tutorials for Agile, I have tutorials for Jira, ALM, and working on Jira Administrator right now. After that, I'll be doing Postman, I'll be doing JMeter, Load Runner, all these sort of tools. So please stay tuned there, and you will definitely find a lot of interesting tutorials coming up. So search by Testing in Nutshell. That's my another channel, and you can subscribe there to be a part of it. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing. Krishna, I'm interested in learning automation. Please provide details for communication. Sure, why not? Krishna, you can communicate me through LinkedIn. I cannot put my number here publicly. So will you please contact me through LinkedIn? You will find my LinkedIn ID in any video. Go to description. You will find my LinkedIn ID. Please connect with me, and I would love to share my knowledge there with you. Noor Al Sharif, very good evening, Noor. I have a data migration ETL testing project. We are using UFT for automation of the test scripts. Any references you have for ETL automation framework? Not sure about the reference, but I have the knowledge. Probably you might have to Google through to get an automation framework to do that ETL testing. Or maybe if, okay, I don't have the tutorials, I cannot promise you anything because I just created basic tutorials to get started with UFT, but not for the framework creation. I'm yet to do that. I will be doing that on my other channel, Testing in Nutshell. So please stay tuned for that. And otherwise, you can definitely have a, please connect with me over the LinkedIn. If required, maybe I can assist you with a proper session or something, which will help you to set up the automation framework for your ETL. So I've done a lot of session on that, so it should not be a problem. But of course, on this live session, I cannot explain you the entire architecture of framework. Of course, that requires a practical interface to create the framework and understand everything, right? So of course, I will help you out with that. Okay. So please connect me over the LinkedIn, and I would definitely be happy to respond and assist you. Okay, there's another question from Saubhagya. Okay, that's not a question. Thank you, Saubhagya. Hi, sir. Completed ISTQB exam and passed. Thank you so much. Which certificate can I go for next? The best thing right now is for you to go for the Agile certification. And I'm not sure about your experience. Experience more than 5 years, please look forward to go for test analyst. You can take up the test analyst certification. That will be more relevant for you. Or if you want to get into something specific to the role or domain, you have definitely automation tester certification, or you have specific to mobile testing, performance testing, and of course you have even the other one which is called as automotive testing. So based on your experience you can go for that, whereas Agile and test analyst are generic, so anyone can take it independent of the domain. So please go ahead with that. I have 4 years of experience, then I would not recommend you test analyst, rather go for Agile right now, and probably after a year or so you can target your test analyst certification. Okay. And congratulations, first of all, for passing the examination. And thank you so much for sharing your valuable feedback. It means a lot for me. And of course, to all our viewers, that someone coming back here and writing it in a live session, of course, letting us know that, the tutorials were helpful and they have succeeded with help of learning from the tutorials. Okay, there is another person here, Alexandra. Okay, Alexandra, hello, Mr. I want to tell you and thank you for your work, what you did. I watched almost all your video. Next week, I have ISTQB Foundation exam. Hope everything what I learned helped me. Congratulations, first of all, that you have already completed all your tutorials, and I would really like to wish you all the very best for your examination. Do well. Just make sure that you are attentive during the examination while reading the questions and definitely looking at the options, because a lot of people have the knowledge but they make mistakes while writing the examination. Please don't go with that. Have patience, relax, read each and every question clearly before you look at the option, then look at the option and pick up the right answer. There might be a lot of diversions in the examination. Please stay away from that. By that, you can do it by just reading the question carefully. If you miss any word, of course, the meaning will change. You would have seen that a pattern in the sample examinations in my tutorials, right? So please take care of all those tips what I've given in the sample questions. That will help you a lot to pass your examination. All right. So, right, Alexandra, all the very best, and do let us know what happens next after your examination. Okay. Take care. Krishna, what's the timing for ISTQB upcoming session? It's between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday as well as Sunday. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So if you're interested, you can definitely enroll yourself. Okay, Rizwan says, thank you. I'll check it out. Any plans of covering tutorials on automotive software testing, such as TPT, ECU, and test and exam? Rizwan, I'm not sure again, like if you have been following the channel for a while. I've already completed entire tutorials for automotive tester certification. So we have already covered as a part of that a little bit on ECU, because TPT, I don't think they have enough content or target on that. That is completely from the automotive specific. But ISTQB has a syllabus, and they have discussed about ECU there, and a lot of environment like hill environment, mill, sill, and all, and some certain standards like AutoSAR, AutoSpice, Mr. C, and as well as 26262 ISO. So these are the things which they have majorly covered in their tutorial. So look into that on my channel. You can go and you can find automotive tester certification, and that tutorials will help you to prepare for automotive. All right. All right. So I think I've answered as of now all the comments here. Looking forward to for more questions if you have any. So anyone who is interested to ask any of your questions, just feel free to drop me a text, and I'm just a text away, and I'm here to respond to you. We have still a lot of time to go ahead, so make sure that you make most out of this opportunity when we connect to discuss all these questions. All right. So just feel free. Let it be anything, whatever is there with you. Please drop me a text. You can reach out to me through LinkedIn. You can find that LinkedIn ID of my profile in any of my videos. Go to my channel, click on any video, just go to the description, and you will find my LinkedIn address. All right. And from there, I can further take it up. I can be available on chat to assist you at any point of time. All right. Okay. There's another person coming in, Yamini. Yamini, hi, good evening. Hi, sir. I have passed the ISTQB Foundation exam. I followed your videos and live session where I clarified my doubts. Thank you so much for your guidance. Congratulations, Yamini, for passing this first milestone of your certification at foundation level. I definitely be thankful to you for sharing this valuable feedback, because it means a lot to me and of course all our viewers that yes, there are people who are making it happen with the help of tutorials, and it becomes like a recommendation to many others that yes, these tutorials, if I invest time, I will be succeeding with the in the milestone what I have. So thank you so much for coming back and taking some time out and sharing your experience and your feedback with all of us. Right? Thank you so much and congratulations once again. Looking forward to have a great interaction again in future. Okay, Krishna, I'm in Central Time. So please, I'm not sure what time it is in Central Time right now. So please check on the time zone. It was going to be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. IST, Krishna. Okay, just convert that, like 10 a.m. IST is equal to what is your CST. Okay, we have another person, Raghu. Hello, Raghu. And can we take online ISTQB Foundation examination? Yes, of course. Due to the pandemic, everything is online anyways. So you don't have any center-based examination happening right now. Everything is online and it's called as a proctor-based examination. So you can just approach any of your board, whichever you belong to, and you can enroll there and look forward to get certified from them. And they will only offer you one option, that is called as online proctor-based examination. That means the invigilator will be there with you online during the examination on a video conferencing, and then you will appear for the exam. So yes, you can very well take. There's only the one option right now, that is proctor-based exam, and that is online. Okay, so there are no offline examinations happening right now, so you are good to go with that. All right, Pratik, I would like to thank you because of your videos, I cleared ISTQB Foundation. Another one. Hi, Pratik. Very good evening and congratulations on the success, first of all. And thank you so much for taking a little time out and joining us on the live session and sharing your outcome of the examination with all of the other options. Your content is easy to understand compared to the language in the book. Of course, there's a way like how you explain something, and there's a way how you write something. So things I cannot just you know create a transcript of my verbal communication, right? Because when you explain, you start relating things, and that is completely different than a written book. So of course, video tutorials are very helpful in order to understand it better. And I'm not sure which book you are referring to. Is it my book which you referred, or you are talking about the IST guidance? Because I will accordingly respond to that because I may not say anything wrong about my own book. Okay, so just let me know, Pratik, what was that book? And definitely, I wish you all the very best for all your future endeavors. Definitely look forward if you need any other certification from ISTQB. I would welcome you to be a part of our channel once again, and definitely try to refer our tutorials there, because the same way you will be explained with all other material on different certifications. We have a lot of certifications right now on our channel, so of course you will have everything what you may need in order to pass your upcoming examinations. Okay, so yes, we have another person, Kanath. Hello, sir. Very good evening, Kanath. What should be a career path for a QA apart from doing manual and automation testing? Of course, you can be a consultant, in fact, Kanath. Uh, Not only just testing or doing manual or automation testing. You can be a consultant, you can be a business analyst, where you need to know the overall end-to-end understanding of requirement management, and making sure that how the communication plays a vital role between the customer and the team which you're going to handle. There are a lot of matrices, there are a lot of protocols which a business analyst follows. So you can definitely look forward to be a business analyst and look into the course outline, or there are trainings for business analysts as well. And first of all, you can go to any portal, job portal, and search for business analyst job, and look for the job description, that what is an organization looking forward from a business analyst, and then look forward to the content what you need to learn. All right, so this is the way you can prepare yourself to set expectations, that what you need to learn and what you need to know to be a business analyst. The other thing is consultant. Being a consultant, like what I do right now, I am basically a freelance consultant, and of course I help a lot of organizations to improvise their process, all right, or implement the testing better. So I also started with a career of testing, but right now I'm not doing either manual or automation testing. Right now I'm just consulting with the organization as a consultant and helping them improvise their activities. What is that? It means that when they do certain projects, they may not be aware that what kind of test techniques will be applicable here. They might not be sure about what strategy will be the best here, or they might not be sure that what kind of tools will be helpful. So you can be a consultant for the process, you can be consultant for the activities, you can be a consultant for the tools and implementing them as well. So you have to be with them for at least a duration of 3 months to 6 months of time and assist them end to end. So that's the role of the consultant. So yes, other than being a tester for lifelong, you can look forward to be a product owner or business analyst, or move into another domain called as consultant. So yes, of course, you can look forward to have an alternative career from a QA domain. Okay, Rizwan says, any plan on live project based tutorials on testing? Recently cleared ISTQB. Your videos are very helpful and would be helpful to gain some hands-on experience. Um, Not sure if live things will be happening on my channel, because that would be quite critical to a specific group of people, because not everyone is interested to do that. But of course, if I'm having certain suggestions, you can find that on my other channel, that is Testing in Nutshell. Testing in Nutshell will have anything like that. So if there are any tools, we would definitely look forward to be a part of this. Okay. Uh, right now, Kanad has joined our channel as a gold member. Congratulations, Kanad, and welcome aboard. I would welcome you heartily to be a part of our channel membership program. And thank you so much for contributing to this. Let me tell you that this channel has a membership option, which is specific to people who are going to contribute, and of course going to get equally rewarded from the perks of the channel. So you are free to connect with me and raise any of your specific concerns. You will have a separate window to talk with me every week to discuss any of your queries and understand. This could be anything, just not related to ISTQB Foundation. You can utilize this opportunity as being a gold member. You get 1 hour of my discussion, 1 hour of my time, other than this live session, to talk with me, okay, or understand any concepts, or maybe it can be anything. So you're free to do that. Okay, second gold membership. I'm not sure if you're having another one. Okay, so you're welcome aboard again. Thank you so much. And of course, you are mainly contributing by being a member of the channel, at least for a cause, because I wanted to do something for some of the underprivileged students and kids. So I thought of initiating this membership option. So if anyone would like to thank me for my tutorials, my piece of work, I'm not demanding you a fee. I'm not demanding you a big cost and gift. Probably you can just be a member of this channel and assist me to help the other people. Okay, so it's just like I thought of taking that thanks, because a lot of people said me that we would like to share something with you, or we would like to give you some gifts because of your work, and we are really happy and want to appreciate you. So that's the reason I started doing this membership option. Otherwise, we don't need membership option at all. I'm not doing something which is lifelong for you. You will just come here, learn the tutorials, and pass the examination and carry on, right? So membership option is for those channels in YouTube which stays longer for lifelong with a particular channel. Okay. So of course, this is main cause why I'm doing membership. So you are actually adding a lot of value to that cause as well. So thank you so much, Kanad, being here. And when you say second gold membership, I'm really, really happy to have you once again. Thank you. Okay, so Raghu says, I have 8 years of experience currently working as a test manager. Can I take test management certification directly? I'm sorry if it's not relevant question. Uh, it is relevant, of course. It is related to ISTQB as far as it is related to testing or ISTQB anything. It is relevant question. So Raghu, you don't have to worry about that. But you are, I think, I got a little confused. Sorry to say that, but before this, you asked me about ISTQB Foundation exam to take online, and now you are mentioning it. Okay, you are working as a test manager. All right. And no, you cannot take test management certification directly. Sorry. You have to, because ISTQB has a protocol and prerequisite. Until unless you are ISTQB Foundation certified, no matter what role you are with, what experience you are with, ISTQB will not allow you to take the test manager certification directly. Okay. So as per their protocol and instruction, you have to start with foundation, pass the exam, and immediately after passing that exam, you can appear for test manager as well. Okay. So there is no excuse on that because this is ISTQB protocol. So I can only share the information with you, but I cannot make you jump or skip that level. So you have to start with foundation level and then only you can go for manager. Okay. And right now I'm busy creating the test manager tutorials as well. So right now the tutorial which is going on our channel is test manager certification. So by then you complete your foundation. We will be ready with our foundation tutorials as well. So that will help you to prepare. Krishna says, how do we become a member? Let me help you, Krishna. Don't worry. I'm here to help you with anything. I'm just dropping a link, or even if you're watching this video, right below the video, you will have a join button. Just click on that and opt for the membership option. Okay. You will have two membership options. Number one is the silver membership, and second is gold membership. But again, still to help you, please find this link here and you can follow this link to be a part of the membership as well. Raghu says, thank you so much for your clarification. Always welcome, Raghu. There is no limit to anything and there is no awkward or irrelevant question in my session. As far as it is, poised and it is positive question, it's not irrelevant. Anything you can ask me. As far as I know, I will respond to it. If I'm not aware, of course, I cannot help you. Okay. And you're always welcome to ask any questions, Raghu. You're always welcome. Okay. All right, so Krishna, I've just dropped a link there. Please have a look on that. You can click on that link and you will have the join option, or else below my video where you are watching, you will have a blue color join button. Click on that to be a member of this. I would definitely love to welcome you aboard as a member of and valuable member of our channel. Okay, so yes, team, we are somewhere close to 48 minutes. If anyone else is looking forward to have any questions to be answered, please let me know. I would definitely love to answer that before we wind up with the show. We have this session for 1 hour every Saturday. Oh, we got another one. We got Raghu. Raghu, welcome aboard as a member, gold member of our channel. Definitely, you would have been through the perks as you were enrolling for this, and I would definitely assist you beyond that, being a part of our gold membership. You do get a lot of benefits, and plus, you are helping me for a cause to assist many others across the country and the globe. So wherever possible, I will definitely use this money. And these are minimum, just like pennies. But of course, I'm just collecting it for a reason. So I will use that for that. Of course, 200 rupees cannot do anything for us. You do understand that. But thank you so much for taking that initiative and being a part of our member. I would like to heartily welcome you over this live session itself. That a lot of people are becoming member during the live session, then everyone should know about it. So thank you for being a part of it and welcome aboard. Kanad, does certification matters for QA in career path? As my personal thinking is we should have capabilities instead of certification. Sorry if I'm wrong. Kanad, of course, you are true. See, if you ask me, I may say that things are not so important when it is specific to certain countries. But believe me or not, if you're talking about other countries, or probably you're working in India and you are working for a client which is from US or Europe or probably from Germany, they will have the first criteria that you should be certified. If certification is not important, I may not have created this channel at all, right? So I'm not proving that you are wrong or something. I'm just saying you the exact meaning behind it. There are so many people across the world who are actually looking for the certification. Of course, capability is more important than certification. Having a certification and you don't know how to be a tester in the organization, how to implement those learnings, there is no point having a certification. I will not recommend anyone to get certified until unless you are ready to implement those learning back into the organization, or you don't want to explore things, you just want to buy hard things and get certified. It's of no use if you don't have the real time experience. This is top up. Certification is just like a cap on your head, but head is the one which is the most important thing. Your brain is here, you're just topping it up with a decoration piece called as cap or certification. But more than the certification, of course, your ability and capability matters. If you are not qualified, even if you have certifications, nobody will give you any kind of recognition, right? Because your knowledge is more important than that. But of course, being certified filters you from the crowd, adds a lot of value to your portfolio. People look at you with an advantage to the organization that, all right, he has cracked the interview, plus he is certified. So he may add a lot of value to our organization. So, of course, both the things matter. So, the certification will only be like a perk to the organization because they can showcase your profile to any organization or any of their client who is from abroad. So this is the value what we add by the certification. Otherwise, your capabilities are definitely the great thing which you may have. All right, including me. For example, you won't believe, a lot of things I disclose here on my live session, which are not known to many of my, friends as well. I was delivering session on ISTQB Foundation without being certified. Corporate sessions to the professionals, and they were passing, believe me or not. 95% result I got with my sessions without myself being certified. I have not seen the sample questions. I only prepared with the logic, and I used to deliver the session. When the time came, when an abroad organization from Germany or Europe and a lot of other countries from Gulf, they asked me for the certification. Then they put a criteria for my profile that please share your certificate. Until unless you share your certificate, we will not give you the training. And I lost that business. I lost that business because I never had a certificate with me. Then I immediately approached ITV, wrote the examination, got qualified, and wrote all other examination and got qualified and started doing all the international sessions as well. So yes, now you see that I had the capability, which is important. I was able to deliver, make people pass, but when it comes to certain criteria, you need the certification. So yes, capability is of course more valued than compared to the certification, but certification will be a top up or sometimes will help you to get better opportunities and move beyond your expectations. So that's where certification is important. Okay. So thanks a lot for your valuable view on this. You're welcome, Kanath. Always welcome. And I would definitely look forward for such questions in future as well. And not all the people share these type of questions. And I really appreciate such things because being logical is very important. We are all running behind certain, agendas. But how many of us are actually looking forward to, explore ourselves? And, how many of you are learning to gain experience and knowledge? 90% or at least 80% of people are learning to get hike or probably move into another organization, but not many of them are actually learning things from the point of that, okay, I will get to explore something new for my own, right? We are working for organization. What about your self development? How many of us think about our self development? And that's the reason I quit my desk job. That's the reason I quit my desk job and started doing a freelancing. The reason is I wanted to explore. I never wanted to be limited to a particular part of a particular domain within an organization. I wanted to have my vision right wide open. Wide open. That means let me explore whatever I can explore. And that is what has helped me so far. And I'm sure that I'll be continuing this approach in future as well. So always team, this is not the end. only for Kannada, this is not only for me, it's for everyone. When you are learning something, make sure that you try to explore yourself as much as possible and see that what benefit you are going to get. Because tomorrow you will switch, but is that going to create any kind of individual recognition? Like people will recognize you tomorrow that, yes, I know this guy. This is Raghu, this is Kanad, this is Neeraj. How they recognize you? Or they just know you that you have an ID tag in your neck and this is how I recognize you. No. One fine day, you have to build your own independent recognition. And that is what is going to add value. And that is what is going to give you satisfaction, not the necessity, not the need. Of course, need can be done without even learning any new thing. You can be a manual tester for 25 years. Nobody cares. But what is that you make? Nothing. Once you sit back on a rocking chair and you relax, then you wonder that what is that you did for last 30 years? Nothing. What did you achieve? So look forward to your own. Look forward to yourself and understand that what is that I can do for myself? And what is your recognition? When you stand in the crowd, let people look at you and say that, oh, this guy, I know him from there. He is that person who has done this. So this is what I want to be. That when I stand in a crowd, people should say that no matter once, but I looked at his tutorials. And he helped me because he's a very good instructor. So when I look at those feedbacks, it really keeps me inspired. When you come back and tell me that your tutorial helped me to pass, it's just an inspiration, nothing else. Because I'm not making much out of this YouTube thing. Because my job paying me quite more than what I'm getting from here. But this is just like a part-time thing. So believe me, I can challenge you right now. I can challenge you right now. Go to any other YouTube channel who is doing ISTQB sessions and ask them to be alive. Ask them to be live there on their channel to answer certain questions. I don't think anybody will pop up because they probably don't want to answer the questions, or probably they are not doing it from their passion. But this is passion for me. I want to interact with people. I want to help the individual if possible and by any means. Otherwise, why should I dedicate an hour of time over my luxurious weekend, which I can also enjoy, right? And this is evening time. And thank you to all of you as well. Until you join this live session, I alone cannot crack nuts, right? Without your contribution. So that's the reason every session I thank all my viewers at the end, because without you, this live session cannot be successful. All right. Anyways, I'm not going to get into philosophical discussions. So this is not a philosophy session. This is about technical discussions. So yes, team, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. We have another few minutes to go ahead. If in case anyone is there at the end to ask any questions, feel free to drop. And thank you so much, Kanad and Krishna, for sharing your comments on that. Of course, it is very important. All right, quick question, Rama. Suma. Suma says, hi, sir. Very good evening, Suma. Hi, sir. I'm planning to take ISTQB Foundation level exam. I'm following your videos. They are very useful. I have one question, mock test. How much they are useful to do? Please let me know. Thanks. Of course, mock tests are very important. There are 3 mock tests available on istqb.org. Please visit them, and that will help you to understand what is the examination pattern, how you can actually read the question during the exam, what kind of complexity is involved in understanding a question and answering it right, why you went wrong, if anything goes wrong. That will help you to prepare yourself better on those topics. Take a mock paper, take a time stopwatch next to you, put it on 60 minutes and answer the mock paper. Evaluate your score after looking at the answer sheet and see that which topics you went wrong. Those are the topics which you have to re-look into, re-prepare, take the second mock paper, write the exam, see what's the outcome, again continue. So this way, your mock test will prepare you for the real examination. All right. So mock tests are very important, but keep it limited to the mock test which is on the istqb.org, not any other website. I don't trust them. Okay. I do not recommend any other web page as well, because that has nothing to do. There might be a lot of wrong questions which I've got from hundreds of people, or I can say now thousands of people. Okay. So please, Suma, mock tests are very important. Please take up them. That will help you to understand and prepare you well. Krishna says, absolutely appreciate you. Thank you so much, Krishna. Welcome aboard. And Sharon, you are doing really a great job. Thanks for all your videos and live sessions. Thank you so much, Sharon. It's all about you and people like you who need this kind of assistance. And I'm always there for anyone like you and many other who need help. So especially look at this, like my crowd will be hardly 100 people, though I have 8,000 subscribers right now. But I'm helping those 100 users who need help. And every weekend we have new people joining in because might be the other person don't have any other question, but somebody else has. So I don't stop. It's just that it was a New Year vacation. I took a break because nobody was interested to even learn, and I didn't wanted to force them to be a part of it. So I also took a break because if I do live session, people will come, of course. So that's the reason. But of course, anybody needs help, I'm always there to assist them. So thank you so much, Sharon, for your valuable feedback, and that really keeps me inspired. It fuels my inspiration, to be frank. All right, Suma says, thanks. Neha Gupta. Hi, Neha. Very good evening. Hi, sir. I'm planning to take up ISTQB Test Automation Engineer exam. Following your videos on this, please suggest if it's enough to prepare. Yes, it is enough to prepare, but of course, you will need more detailed understanding from the syllabus. So don't just limit yourself to the videos. You have an official syllabus. Simultaneously, as you complete each chapter, go through the official syllabus as well and understand what is that more you have got there. All right. I'm not sure if you have got a good book right now to refer, and there are no mock papers. Okay, there is only one sample paper which is on istqb.org, and there are no other examination sources or mock sources. So please have your detailed understanding on the syllabus with help of the syllabus itself and the tutorials. And beyond that, if you have any concerns, please join here and ask me a question. I'm here to address all your queries. Okay, and all the very best and happy learning to start with your preparation. All right, so we are almost done with our 1 hour of session. If there are any quick questions, you can drop it. If not, we will be winding up our show for today because we connect hardly for an hour time and definitely would like to answer any questions which is here on the chat box. So as of now, we have answered all the questions. So it is good to stop here and definitely looking forward to you for upcoming weekend as well. So thank you so much, team, and all my viewers to be a part of this session. This means a lot to us in order to make this live session successful. I cannot make it successful alone by being on live session and chanting my own self. So of course, by coming here, joining here on this session and asking your questions, you are contributing equally to make this live session successful. And I would like to thank each one of you to be a part of today's live session. So before we go, I've got already a question and I don't want to, let him go without the answer. Venkatesh, what course we need to do after CTFL? You have Agile, you have Test Analyst, you have any domain specific certification. Based on your expertise, based on your profile, you can opt for anything there. Okay, just look back into what kind of profile you're working in. If you're working in Agile, go for Agile certification. If you are more than 6 years of experience, go for Test Analyst. Or if you want to get certified with your domain, like mobile application testing, automation testing, or automotive testing, you can look for those certifications as well. All the gates are open for you after the foundation certification. All right, Krishna, one final question. Is it TN Square name on LinkedIn? No, on LinkedIn it is Neeraj Kumar Singh, my name. You can find it. Okay, just give me a moment. Probably you are still struggling. Just go to any video and you will find my LinkedIn ID. Here it is. Okay. Please click on that and you can find my profile. So thank you so much, team, once again for being a part of this live session. I would really appreciate your timing and effort to be a part of it. So thank you so much. And at the end, as I usually say that, I'll connect again next Saturday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. If you have any questions, make a note of that, get ready, and be a part of this live session every Saturday between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I'm always there to answer your queries and address them well. All right. So thank you so much, team. That's all from this particular episode. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. Take care. Good night. See you next week.